Hi, everyone, and welcome to Daily Echo. I'm your host, Lana, and today we are having a fun topic. Are you more like your friends or totally different? Think about your best friend for a moment. Do you have the same personality? Do you like the same things, or are you complete opposites? Some people say we naturally choose friends who are just like us, while others believe that opposites attract. Which one is true? To help me figure this out, I have my good friend Jake here. Hey, Jake.
Hey, Lana. Thanks for having me. And yeah, I love this topic because honestly, I think you and I are very different.
100%. You're careful, and I'm more, let's say, spontaneous.
That's a polite way to say it. But even though we're different, we're still great friends. So let's figure out why.
Okay, let's start with the big question. Do we choose friends who are just like us or different from us?
Hmm. I think most people choose friends who are similar to them. It's easier to connect with someone when you have the same interests.
That makes sense. If you love sports, you probably want a friend who enjoys watching or playing sports too.
Right. Or if you are quiet and don't like big crowds, you might choose a friend who is also calm and enjoys quiet activities like reading or watching movies at home.
But what about people who are complete opposites? I mean, we are friends and we are not similar at all.
That's true. I think sometimes opposites can be friends if they balance each other. Like, I'm more reserved and you are much more sociable.
Let's describe our personalities then. Jake, how would you describe yourself?
Hmm. I would say I'm calm, sensible, and maybe a little reserved. I don't like making fast decisions. I prefer to think carefully before I do something.
Yeah, you always plan everything. Remember when we went to the beach last summer?
Of course, I made a whole list: sunscreen, snacks, water, extra towels, even a first aid kit.
And I just brought my sunglasses and a swimsuit. I didn't even check the weather.
Exactly. That's what I mean. You are much more spontaneous than I am.
Yeah, I like last minute plans. I'd say I'm cheerful, adventurous, and maybe a little impulsive.
A little.
Okay, fine, a lot impulsive. What about your other friends, Jake? Do you usually pick friends like you?
Actually, no. One of my closest friends, Mike, is completely different from me. He's super talkative and energetic. He can walk into any room and people immediately notice him.
Oh, I know people like that. The kind who always catch your eye when they enter a room. They have the natural confidence.
Exactly. Mike is like that. He loves attention and he's the life of the party. I, on the other hand, prefer to sit back and just listen.
So, how does that friendship work?
Well, I think it's good because we balance each other. When we hang out, he encourages me to be more outgoing, and I help him slow down and think before making decisions. What about your friends, Lana? Are they like you?
Some are, but not all. For example, my friend Sarah is very sensible and calm, kind of like you. She always thinks before she speaks and doesn't like loud places. But somehow we get along really well.
So, do you change when you're with her?
A little. When I'm with Sarah, I'm more relaxed. I don't feel like I have to talk all the time. And when she's with me, she becomes more adventurous. She tries new things that she usually wouldn't do alone. So let's talk about a fun situation. What happens when an adventurous person and a cautious person travel together?
Oh, this is easy. When we go on a trip, you want to do all the exciting things, and I just want to make sure we don't get lost.
Like that time we went hiking and I wanted to take the dangerous shortcut.
Oh, yeah. And I said, no way, we are taking the safe path.
But in the end, we found a middle ground. I took the small adventure path and you joined me halfway.
Exactly. So maybe the best friendships are a mix. Some things in common, some differences.
All right, so after everything we talked about, do you think we are more like our friends or totally different?
I think it depends on the friendship. Some people choose friends who are like them because it feels comfortable, but some people like friends who are different because they bring new experiences.
Agreed. As long as friends respect each other's personalities, they can be different and still be close. That's all for today's episode of Daily Echo. Thanks for joining me, Jake.
Thanks for having me. This was fun.
And thank you, listeners. Think about your own friends. Are they like you or different? Let us know. Don't forget to subscribe to Daily Echo for more fun conversations. See you next time.
Bye, everyone.